Today I'm going to be playing Starfire Eternal Cycle. This game is kind of a throwback to side scrollers, but it's done in a more modern graphic way. So it's going to be like 3D graphics, but a side scroller. It's also a roguelike game. So let's get into it. I played a little bit here, but I'm going to start a new save. Year 7 of the apocalypse, lunar fissures spew swarms that devoured 97% of Earth's surface, while the hive neural network pulses beneath the ruins like a grotesque heart. Humanity's last holdout, the Ark's Dawn Station, flickers behind energy shields at 3% power. Earth's final heartbeat, the 5 core hive zones are siphoning planetary energy to lunar forges. Your gauntlet crackles with leaking charge. Humankind's 127th and last counterattack begins. Humanity shall tear through the hive's genetic lies with thunder. So we get to start with the legendary here. So we could get a Thunder Burst, plus 70 fixed damage, plus 23% pierce damage, 13% max HP. It also has plus 5% heavy attack cooldown reduction. Exclusive effects: when Thunder Flare disappears, there's a 35% chance to trigger an additional explosion effect, dealing 450% Thunder Flare damage to enemies. Then we have Ronin level 4, plus 15% perfect dash duration, plus 22% rage attack damage, plus 24% thunderbolt damage, plus 21% heavy attack damage. At level 2, water elemental bond, ride the waves, can trigger in any state. Then we have Shadow Gauntlet level 4, 14% max HP, plus 24% pierce damage, plus 39% weapon damage, plus 12% shadow clone damage. Every 6 shadow clone triggering shadow rampage multiplies shadow clone by 5. Duration 15 seconds. I think I'm gonna take the Thunder Flare here, Thunder Burst. Alright, so we had to install it. Alright, here we got 2 ordinaries and a rare. Insectoid core level 2, which is fire, plus 3% heavy attack cooldown reduction, plus 10% thunderbolt damage. Fire insectoid core level 1 ordinary, plus 24% fixed damage. Wood insectoid core level 1, plus 6% extra damage to elite enemies. I'm not running fire, so I'm gonna take the wood here. I gotta install that as well. So here you're at the end and you just pick what prize you want to go for. We can do 4 plunder. Entering this area grants insectoid core to diversify your attacks. And then we can do body enhance. Dropped item life capsule increases max HP. I think we're gonna do the body enhance. Yeah, we want the Thunder Flare chance. So Thunder Flare chance for plus 3% Thunder Flare chance. The ordinary +10 battle results. The thunderbolt rate +2% thunderbolt rate. Yeah, we'll take the thunder flare. All right, so we got through this. All right, is that it? We don't get nothing else, right? All right, so we could do Fortune Plunder, which is clearing this area will drop a large amount of gold coins. Horde Plunder, entering this area grants insectoid core diversify your attacks. I'm gonna go for the gold because I think that might be something we need for like base stuff. All right, we got through that. Well, I think all we got was gold, so I don't think there's anything else here. Okay, we could go to a shop. We could do treasure hunting, which we've already seen. And then the core plunder's the insectoids. I'm gonna go to the shop because we got 309 gold. All right, so he's offering equipment. Frying pan level 1 ordinary. Attack supply faint, reducing enemy damage by 0.5%. Max 10 stacks, 5 seconds, every 5 seconds, I guess. Crit cannon level 1. Triggers incineration every 30 critical hit, doubling critical damage for 6 seconds. Fortune Gold. Permanently gain +10 fixed damage for every 100 gold obtained. Kind of want that gold, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and refresh. See if I can get something above an ordinary. There we go. We got 2 rares. Revive ring. Body enhancement drops an additional insectoid core. O2 tank rare. The character doesn't instantly lose health when taking damage, but suffer gradual health drain. Current health drain stops when clearing all monsters in the room. King Shield on perfect clear permanently +3% Purus. I'm kind of liking this health drain right here. Yeah, I think we could afford it. We could get it. There we go. What's this? Oh, there was a second store. I didn't know. Gold insectoid core, rare, +3% heavy attack cooldown reduction, +17% weapon damage. Water insectoid core, +5% heavy attack damage. Shadow insectoid core, +3% crit rate, +10% critical hit damage. We gotta equip this. Do we need? Maybe we don't have to equip it. So it's equipment. So maybe this is just active. I don't know. So we gotta take out an elite boss here. Thought I was out of his reach. Oh, we actually got him. Oh no. Alright, we got through it. Well, we only got 102 health left. Alright, we got 3 epics. Time insectoid core level 3. Plus 18% heavy attack damage, plus 12% perfect dash duration, plus 17% rage attack damage. Shadow insectoid core level 3. Plus 4% heavy attack cooldown reduction, plus 17% extra damage to elite enemies, plus 19% critical hit damage. Wind insectoid core, plus 17% rage attack damage, plus 25% weapon damage, plus 16% thunderbolt damage. We kind of got a build going for the elite enemy damage, so I think I'm gonna go with that. There we got a chest. All right, blue pill. On entering battle area, crit rate plus 5%, critical damage plus 5% for 9 seconds. Sturdy gloves, level 1. Taking damage has 15% chance to reset heavy attacks. Rage gauntlets, level 1. Each time rage attack is cast, weapon damage increases 30%, stacks up to 10 times, lasts 15 seconds. I think that sounds good. Hoping they'll give me a killing station. Oh, they gave us one. Alright, so core plunders the bugs. HP recovery restores most of the character's current HP. We definitely want that. So we go right here, interact, and it gave us back enough to go to 923 HP now. Give me another one. No. I'm gonna do the core plunder. We took no damage on that one. Alright, we did get a rare. Fire insectoid core. 2% crit rate. Thunder insectoid core plus 28 fixed damage. Thunder insectoid core plus 14% critical hit damage plus 13% pierce damage. I'm gonna take this one. Alright, so oh, we didn't even have this installed. We can put that one in. Does this need to be installed? No, sorry. Sorry, it looks like these things don't need to be installed, just these. Right. I do like how on this left side over here, it shows us wait, what happened? I got some HP back. But on the left side there, it shows us our build. We have 1 out 2 wood, 1 out 2 thunder, 1 out of 2 dark, 1 out of 2 ice. Doesn't look like we're getting any more HP back, so we're gonna do treasure hunting. I messed up there. All right, we got hit once, but we survived that. And we're gonna get ordinaries. Hormone fertilizer level 1, drop rate of seed of life plus 2%. All right, I'm not gonna be able to say this because that's one of the words I have a speech impediment with. So a cloak on rage attack, 20% chance to permanently gain plus 3% rage attack damage. Instant kill gun. Attacks have 1% chance to instantly kill enemies. Want that seed of life, but I really think this is kind of neat to have. It won't work on bosses. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that 1% chance. Oh, we're up to another elite challenge. Then there's gonna be one more room, and it should be a boss fight. Oh, I accidentally hit this. 3% cooldown reduction, plus 4% thunder flare chance, plus 10 battle results. Oh, we got a legendary crit rate, attack speed. I like attack speed, but I think I'm gonna take the crit rate. Alright, this boss is being problematic for me. Ouch! I walked right into that. Alright, we got through the boss. Alright, I think we finished this level off. Alright, we got a dark crystal core. Alright, rage ring level 3 gains 1 stack, max 3 stacks for rage attack every 10 attack hits. Each stack increases rage attacks bonus damage by 90% when cast. King's bracers on perfect player permanently plus 30 max hit points. That's actually kind of OP. Gain 10 fixed damage for every 10 critical hits. Stacks up to 100 times and lasts until the end of battle. That's a crit dummy. Much as I like the King's bracers, I think I can't pass in the rage ring here. Alright, so we got wood insectoid core, plus 17% heavy attack damage, plus 4% heavy attack cooldown reduction, plus 17% thunderbolt damage. Gold insectoid core, plus 4% heavy attack cooldown reduction, plus 13% extra damage to boss enemies, plus 17% fallen build damage. Wind Insectoid 4, plus 17% rage attack damage, plus 16% critical hit damage, plus 18% wind form damage. I think I'm gonna go with this gold right here and keep building the extra damage to boss enemies up. All right, we got HP recovery, a shop, or plunder. We're low on HP, so I'm gonna do the HP recovery because I know it's a boss fight coming up next. All right, that gave us back 75% of our health now. So we're at 1227, and now we're going to the boss. That's my first time fighting a boss in the game, so I don't know what to expect. I really don't know what to expect here. I was trying to dodge that. I was trying to dodge. I didn't know he was going to do a third hit. Oh, is that? He's got 10 lights? Is that what? Is that what I'm looking at there? Alright, just. Oh no. I stood no chance there. Alright, so mission failed. We got a rating of C. Our rating was 655. We did get 3 perfect clears. Reset count was 0. Damage taken was 3024. Total damage dealt was 636,110. Maximum damage 77,077. Game difficulty 1. Level progress 2-11. Alright. So let's return to base. Alright, so we could boost our HP. Definitely want to boost the HP. We can add an extra socket to our core. I think I'm going to take the extra socket. Alright. So, oh, is this different equipment we can put on? Alright, so this is base damage 90, 10% chance to trigger thunder flare on hit every 3 seconds. 60% chance to trigger thunderbolt. Alright, base damage 70, 10% chance to trigger explosion on attack. For every 10 explosion, launches 3 homing missiles. And then we got this one. Base damage is 65, 30% chance to trigger plunder. When defeating enemies, releases 2 additional blade wave on the final hit of light attack. So this does less damage, but it has that extra plunder there. I don't know if that plunder is good or not. But, well, we're going to try that. So that's the 3 weapons. There's still 2, 3, 4, 5 that we don't know about, including a bow and arrow, which I think is going to be fun to play with. All right, so let's go in and see what this weapon could do. All right, so we're on difficulty 1, beginner. Can we change it? We cannot. All right, so I can't change it. I guess I can't change it until I beat it. All right, so we got Vortex Strangle, 22% critical hit damage, 14% perfect dash duration, plus 9% weapon range, 24% rage attack, for each 1% movement speed, for each plus 1% movement speed, plus 15% critical damage. That's kind of good. Plus 72 fixed damage, plus 5% heavy attack cooldown reduction, plus 23% critical hit damage, plus 13% max HP. Shadow Clone and Shadow Mimicry have a 30% chance to trigger Shadow Blade Storm. When attacking, launches 6 ranged attacks around, each dealing 600% weapon damage. Tornado Slash, plus 13% max HP, plus 20% pierce damage, plus 22% vine damage, plus 13% perfect dash duration. Exclusive effects. When dash attack generates 3 additional tornado blade waves that move forward slowly for 3 seconds, dealing 600% blade wave damage every 0.5 seconds. I actually think I like this one, Vortex Strangle. I'm gonna take that one. Whip it, and there we go. Already got a hit. Alright, I like the fire axe animations, I really do. Earth insectoid forward plus 9% weapon damage. Water insectoid forward plus 16% extra damage to elite enemies, plus 4% crit rate, plus 3 plunder gold amount. So the axe is doing plunder, so we probably should take that. Earth insectoid 4 plus 5% weapon range, plus 7% max HP. I actually like this a little more than everything, but I'm all from a distance for running the axe. Full plunder is what we just did with the bugs there. We're gonna do the treasure hunting. I was trying to dodge that. Oh, that's why it hit me, because this guy was still alive. We'll see what's in here. Rage gauntlets. Each time rage attack. Alright, we already saw that one. King's Battle Greaves. Perfect player, fixed damage permanently plus 30. Crit boots for every 30 cumulative critical hit. There's a 20% chance the character enters rampage state, granting critical damage plus 100% attack speed plus 10%. movement speed plus 20% for 9 seconds. I said I liked this one before, but I passed it up, so I'm gonna take it again. This time I'm gonna take it, I mean. Alright, so that's all we get there. I think I'm gonna do just the core here. I think I really need to build up my core. I think we got perfect clear on this one. Alright, so we got fire insectoid core plus 4% weapon range. Shadow insectoid core plus 19% weapon damage plus 3% crit rate. Blood insectoid core plus 3% weapon range. I would have taken that had it been like a life steal or something. I'm sure the higher version would have life steal. I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, so we got Fortune Plunder. Stop is gonna do us no good. We don't have enough gold. Or a Core Plunder again. I think we need to go to a Core Plunder again. That one got me. I didn't dodge in time. Right, so plus 5% heavy attack damage. Plus 6% heavy attack damage. Plus 6% max HP, plus 7% extra damage to boss enemies. I think we'll take that one. Alright, we're back to an elite challenge here. Didn't get my dodge in time. I gotta get better at dodging in this game. Alright, that's the first time we got to see that. That was pretty good. Oh, I died to the elite. I wasn't watching my health. Alright, we saw that weapon now. Only gotta see on that one. I actually did enjoy playing with that weapon, so that was kind of fun. So let's see what this other weapon's like. Is this one? Yeah, the flamethrower. Yeah, we didn't get anything to build that up, so let's go on and back in. Alright, Flaming Axe plus 23% heavy attack damage plus 15% extra damage to elite enemies, plus 21% pierce damage, plus 22% explosion damage, trigger explosive art effect after 6 fireball deals, additional 600% fireball damage when fireball vanishes, last 9 seconds. That might be the one we go to. Well, the second one does have homing missiles, because we do have explosion and homing missiles. So heat missile plus 13% max HP plus 16% extra damage to elite enemies, plus 21% critical hit damage, plus 14% extra damage to boss enemies. Exclusive effects, homing missile hits add 1 overheat at 10 stacks. Launch 3 overheat missiles, each doing 900% homing missile damage. 12% max HP, 6% crit rate, 23% heavy attack damage, plus 13% extra damage to boss enemies. Summon Vine number plus 3 with a 30% chance to double Vine damage upon a new battle zone, and that's Greenwood's Sword. So I'm gonna go with heat missiles here. We took a little bit of damage on that one. Alright, so plus 8% weapon damage, plus 7% weapon damage, plus 2% pierce damage. I'm gonna take the weapon damage. Alright, we're just gonna do another core plunder here. I got stuck with my back going. There we go. I was trying to dodge, but I was too late. Alright, we got through this. Plus 7% extra damage to boss enemies, plus 3% crit rate, plus 5% heavy attack damage, plus 7% perfect dash duration, plus 8% extra damage to boss enemies. I like this and this. I think I'm gonna take this one. Mirror challenge. Entering this area spawns 2 clones and 50% of your power. Defeat them to level faster. Alright, I guess we gotta see what mirror challenge is. We haven't seen that one yet. Oh, we're fighting ourselves. Well, that fight went over pretty quickly. Experience gain plus 15%. So I keep hitting that. I forgot to even put that on. Alright, we'll get them all on now. So is that a permanent 15% increase? I'm guessing it is. Alright, I'm gonna do the body enhance, try to up our hit points. I didn't dodge that. I was trying to dodge, but I was too late. I took my eye off the enemy there. We got through that. Alright, we're on to the elite challenge here. I don't know if I like this better, even though it's a ranged weapon. Oops. I ran into that trying to escape these guys. Yep, he got me. Alright. We got to see that. I don't think I like the flamethrower as much as the axe, but I think the axe is my favorite weapon so far. We have nothing to upgrade, so we're just gonna leave it there and pick it up again down the road.